Hi, everyone, and good to be here on Inspiration with Dr. Ballah. I have a special guest. I'm going to keep her off my screen a bit. I rush putting her here. I'm going to keep her off my screen so that you all don't be spying on my special guest. Okay, I have a very special guest today on Inspiration with Dr. Bala, and we're gonna be talking, just inspiring ourselves and other. It been a while since I have inspiration with Dr. Bala, but we usually hear just talk about things that inspire us, and sometimes bring people who inspire us. Talk their stories. Sometimes we look for the big stories, the big things, but those little things that we do, those little things that we do for people or we say to people, is speak volume. So today I am excited to have with me a very special guest. She will introduce herself later. But I'm Dr. Augustine K. Bala, and I'm a doctor, I'm a neurosurgeon, I'm a pastor, and I'm a speaker. I I'm many things. I'm a husband, I'm a father. Okay, you can see all the rest. But today we're here on Inspiration with Dr. Bala, and I'm glad to have with me Helen Quia. Helen Quia is my special guest today. Welcome, Helen.
Thank you, Dr. Ballah. Hello, everyone. Um, my name is Helen
So,
G. Kuya.
yes, Helen, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah.
My name is Helen G. Kuya. I'm 21 years of age and I'm studying pharmacy at the University of Nantong in China.
Good. So Helen is studying pharmacy. She's in China. Also, Helen G. Queer. Let me go back, popping in your name. What's the G stand for?
Gloria.
Gloria. So it's Helen Gloria's Queer. Yeah, and she's from a
Yes.
very smart family. Her brother Evan Quia is a scholar. He's a friend of mine, and so this is a very smart family. Almost all the siblings I know are scholars. So, and she's a scholar. She's beautiful. The last time she posted something that even the philosophers confirm that Helen is a beautiful lady. Definitely, you are. You're beautiful. You're smart, and it's good to have you here. Yeah, so
Thank
Helen,
you.
it's good to have you on Inspiration with Dr. Bala, and we are excited to have you. People want to know why Dr. Bala brought Helen here. What is inspiring about Helen's story? What about sorry, we had a interruption in our connection. Sorry, Helen, we had an interruption in
Uh,
our
um,
connection. Yeah, can you hear me now?
yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry, that was from my end. That was actually from my end. I am joining from Monrovia, Liberia. That's not an excuse, but those in Liberia understand. Helen is from Liberia as well, so sometimes there is interruption in our network. Yeah, but I was saying people may be conscious to know, anxious to know why Dr. Bala have Helen on the show today. What special, what inspiring about Helen? So we're gonna go into that. We have the conversation. You're studying pharmacy. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm studying pharmacy.
Okay. So, but
First
what has
year.
been your dream? Yeah. What
First
has
year
been your
still.
dream? Yeah. What has been your dream? Is pharmacy been your path? Is it the sciences being your path? What you really want to be?
Um, I've always been interested in medicine, the sciences, but it hasn't been pharmacy. It has been neurosurgery. So since
Oh,
elementary school, I knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I wanted to be a doctor. But then it got specific in 10th grade. There was this career day section, and someone came to talk to us at the Best Brains Academy in Liberia. And then he mentioned that there was only one neurosurgery in Liberia, which was Dr. Doe at the time. And I realized that that is a very large gap, and I felt it like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to make impact. And then when I got home that day, I did some research, and then I came across Dr. Ben Carson's book, Gifted Hands, and then I read it, and that kind of like confirmed my decision to go into neurosurgery. Yeah, but now I'm doing pharmacy because of a few reasons.
wow, you want to be a neurosurgeon? Yeah, I know you say that to me, and that's one of the reasons why I feel your story is inspiring, and not giving up, even though you're studying pharmacy now, you still have the dream of going to medicine and pursuing your dream of becoming a neurosurgeon, and especially a female, right? So, but that's inspiring, especially you got inspired when you heard at the time there were just one neurosurgeon in Liberia, Dr. Avinando. Just I think I just joined him a year now, so oh yeah, we have two neurosurgeons. So, how do you feel having a talk show with a neurosurgeon, like the kind of person you want to be?
It's it's great, honestly. Um, there there are not a lot of opportunities to talk with people that are in your dream field. So being able to talk to you, being connected to you, I feel like it's a privilege, and I feel like it's fate, and I'm supposed to learn from you, and you're supposed to help me. I feel like that's what this connection is for me.
No, you're not supposed to run from me. I just will run to me. Yes, because I know I also read Gifted Hands when I was in college. That motivated me a lot. And that I wasn't sure ready whether I was going to go into neurosurgery, even though I was sure I was going to go into medicine, especially when I became a doctor. Then it even amplified when I had to, because I read Gifted Hands, but I didn't have the opportunity to talk to Dr. Ben Carson or have a show with Dr. Ben Carson. And at that time, I having interacted with a neurosurgeon in person. Of course, then in medical school, I rotated in neurosurgery. Then I saw a neurosurgeon, but then that even got more and more solidified when I worked with Dr. Avinando. Like, do cases together. I was like, oh yeah, I'm working. I'm on the table with a neurosurgeon. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so for me, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I feel it's inspirational. Um, because you get closer to your dream, you get more motivated when you can sit on the same table with the kind of people you want to be. So when I did surgery with Dr. Avi Nando as a medical doctor, even though not a neurosurgeon then, that still a lot of motivation in me, right? When I did surgery with Professor Don Murray from America, the American neurosurgeon, and then he gave me the scabbard to do the first cut. I was like, oh, this is me, right? So it inspired you a lot. And so I hope that, having this conversation, talking to a neurosurgeon, going to bring that same spirit to you. And I believe is also an opportunity to see someone like me many years ago aspiring to be this, and today I'm a neurosurgeon. Seeing someone, in my position years back, for me is also kind of motivating, and I think I should be able to say yes, it's possible, you can do it. Right. So what motivated you? I know you said you heard it from your school, and then you read Gifted Hands. But apart from that, who are some of the people that have really motivated you?
Um, First and foremost, my family, my parents, and my siblings. So, neurosurgery is not a common career in Liberia. So, when I first said it, I expected them to like try to talk me out of it, but they were like, "You can do it." And then I think myself, because years from now, I want to see myself thriving in my career. So that is one thought that keeps me going all the time. And the fact that I feel it within me, like this is my purpose, this is what I'm supposed to do. I wake up every morning and that thought motivates me to keep going despite the challenges.
So I like that. You are your first motivator. Yeah, many people will come, but then I definitely agree. I think you're on the right path. If you can motivate yourself, no matter how many people, motivate you, you're not going to go anywhere. So you should first motivate yourself. I like that. So you are in China. What's your how did you find yourself? You are in Nanton, is that?
Yeah, I'm in Langton.
Sorry again. Seems that we we have reconnections going on. We should be back. Yes. So I guess you didn't hear the last question. I was asking how has been your Chinese journey. Do you want to share with us how did you get to Nantong, and how is your experience there?
Um, so um, when I graduated, I was at the University of Liberia before I saw the program with Yono Liberia, your partnership with Yono Liberia about helping Liberian students to get to China, and then we went through the application process, and I was successful. I got a scholarship, and I came to China, but it wasn't easy. But that's not something I want to delve into. So far, it has been good. The language barrier is crazy, but so far it has been good. The lessons are okay, and the facility is good. Uh, I'm liking the food, kinda. No, that's not
So
true.
you speak a
I
little
don't
bit
like
of
the.
Chinese now.
Um, Ni hao.
Do you go to the market by yourself?
Ni hao is basic. Ni hao is basic.
So do you get to go to the market by yourself now? Do you
Yeah. Okay.
do your own
So
shopping? Hmm.
yeah, I know how to ask for the price, which is like do shao qian, and but I sometimes have to use my translator. China is great. It's safe and it's convenient, especially for students. Safe. That's one of the that's one of the great things about China. But then also there's like the cultural barrier and the language barrier, because
Yeah,
you go out and you probably want to talk to someone or ask for something, but you're speaking English and then they're speaking Chinese. Then it's a whole other thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
there's always someone with a camera or a phone. They want to take your picture or do videos. You
They
like
are
you're a
excited.
celebrity.
So that what was your greatest cultural shock so far? They said the picture taking, uh, the food, the language. What has been your greatest?
Hmm. I think it's all mixed. Like I cannot separate it. But the one thing that's still new to me up to now is the photo taking,
Mm-hmm.
because
Don't you feel
I
like a
might be
celebrity?
buying something. Yeah, I do, but I might be buying something there, and when I turn around, there's a phone in my face.
Mhm.
There's people recording me, or sometimes they're on video call with someone, and then they're trying to show me. Sometimes it feels good. Like something.
You feel like a celebrity. I know. When it's still
Yeah.
longer, you get it get annoying. Like, yeah, I'm passing everywhere. You're taking my
Yes.
photos and all of that. But yeah, so I know
Yeah.
sometimes it
And the
feel
food,
annoying. Like, I'm passing, you're just taking my photo, and yeah,
they're just
and
staring at
yeah,
me.
the food. You stay. Do you
It's
prepare
not
your own food? You're in China. You still want to eat Liberian food?
of course. It's Liberian food for a reason. The food is not bad as I thought it would be, but I'll still choose
Hmm.
Liberian food over it any day. I make my own food
I
sometimes.
know.
And
Okay. Okay, so I know you've been talking about the cultural shock there, and your motivation, and the cultural shock. Probably we reference that as some of the challenges. And so in China, you probably want to make sure do your best learn the language to be able to fit in well, especially if you're in the sciences where you have to practically interact, right? Language become very very important for you, and you have to understand the culture and be able to balance it there with your studies and everything, because I think a lot of right. So we hoping that you're going to try your best, learn a language. You're young, so your brain is still very fresh, and hoping hoping that you're gonna make use of your scholarship and maintain that and work hard. So you are required to have a specific grade point to maintain your scholarship. Is that right?
No, no.
Okay. You just need to pass.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
keep up good behavior because dormitory is included in my scholarship, so I have to
Okay.
portray a good behavior in them. That's it. But they haven't said anything about a specific grade point average.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but definitely you need to pass and you need to portray a very good
Yeah.
behavior to maintain
Yeah.
the
And
duration and the accommodation. And so that's a lot to also put together. Is there any message you want to send out there to any young person who pursuing a dream like you, who looking forward to talk to somebody who is already what they want to be? Is there a take-home message you want to say to somebody out there who want to be a orthopedic surgeon and hoping they could have a conversation with orthopedic surgeon, somebody who want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon or something big, and the people who they who are already there, they want to be like them, maybe they just see them on TV or stuff. And is there a message you want to give out there to them?
yeah, so the first and foremost is to put God first in everything because I never thought one day I'll be talking to you or that I'll be able to meet a neurosurgeon in person. And there were times when I was in the University of Liberia that I feel like I wasn't going anywhere. I felt like I was going backwards. But it is in those times that you need to put your trust in God. You need to put your faith in God. It is important to know God for yourself and have a relationship with Him because as humans, we can only do so much, but it takes God to get you where you want to be and to help you to work into your purpose, to help you to work in your purpose. And just there's going to be a lot of people that will doubt you or underestimate you. Just wake up every day and make sure that you are not one of those people. Be your biggest supporter and your biggest motivator, and trust in God's plan for your life because He said that He knows the plans that He has for us, and they are plans of good and not of evil, and plans to prosper us. And He also says that although the desires of our heart are many, but His will prevail. So, in as much as you want to be this big thing, make sure that it is in alignment with God's purpose for you. I think that in everything we do, it is important to put God first
Yes, so in everything
and
we
also do your
do
best because
yes,
yeah,
in everything
and
we
also
do put God
do your
first.
best. Yeah,
And also do your best. Yeah, everything we
do
do,
your best.
put God first and do your best. Well, that's the message from Ellen Gloria Quia. In everything we do, put God first and do your best, right? And I definitely agree with that. And I have to make the time, and I felt it was a burden to do this. I wish, when I was uh, um, stay in high school or in college. That was my desire. I wanted to talk to the people who were already what I wanted to be. And so I feel that whenever I see a young person, aspiring to be what I am, I want to break down all the walls. I want to just do everything to make sure they can feel that connections and believe that it's possible they can do it, right? So when I was stay a high school student, even a university student, I wanted to just talk to doctors because I wanted to be a doctor. And so I wish many doctors, have just, come close, right? It was going to motivate me on a daily basis. So now I think the gap that I had, I want to make sure, I provide that because I think that's the essence of life. If you so much desire something, even if you didn't, even if you didn't have it, now if you are in a position to provide it, you should. And so just talking to you for me, I feel like that's the least I can do. And so I'm glad that we could have this conversation and not just, private, but many other persons as well. And I have received hundreds of messages. I mean, like, I want to be a neurosurgeon. I want to be a doctor. I want to be like you. Can you mentor me? I mean, like, thousands of messages like that. I can talk to each and every one of you like this, but yes, that was one of the reasons why um Helen are alive. We are alive, and so all of you who want to be a doctor, want to be somebody great. This is for you. Put God first and do your best. So
Yes.
it's been a great time with you, Helen, and I'm wishing you all the best in your studies. And every other young
Thank
person out
you.
there, I want to say, it's never gonna be easy. Even after it is, those of us at this stage, it's never easy, but you still have to keep doing what makes you happy. So it's not about just doing something, but no matter how difficult it is, if you can be doing what makes you happy, you are in the right place, and you will live long because of that. So thank you so much for your big dreams, and I pray and I hope that God is going to help you as you put Him first and do your best.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you to all of those that have been following us. George, Kanguman, Tule, thank you. My sister there, Elita Tengbe, she said bravo to my brother there from the Pentecostal. Yes, Elita was my classmate in Free Pentecostal. Great to see you. Joe and Ballah, thank you there. Thank you for joining us. And every other person who even didn't comment but following us, we want to say thank you for joining us, and thank you, Ellen. We want to say wish you all the best in China. Study hard, put God first. So hope to see you again
Thank
another time.
thank you. Okay. Thank you for having me, Doc.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.